NBA All-Star accused of being part of high-end illegal poker games in L.A. Today, Gilbert Arenas appeared in federal court answering to those charges. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carolyn Johnson. Today, a federal indictment was unsealed accusing Arenas and 7 others of running underground poker games at his home in Encino. And NBC4 Investigates is learning that case could be linked to the case of a missing mother. We'll have more on that in just a few minutes. But we begin with NBC4's Robert Kovacic live downtown with details on the charges and reaction from Arenas. Robert.
Carolyn, let's start with the man we're talking about here. Now, NBA fans are going to know Gilbert Arenas as a player who played for multiple teams, the Warriors, the Wizards, the Magic, the Grizzlies. But we know Gilbert Arenas, he's an L.A. guy, specifically the San Fernando Valley. He went to Grand High in Van Nuys. He lives in Woodland Hills, and according to the Justice Department, he rented a home in Encino. The federal prosecutors call him Agent Zero. But as you're about to see tonight, Gilbert Arenas doesn't appear to be too worried.
Free.
Tonight, to his over 1 million followers on Instagram,
You better not.
Gilbert Arenas is free on bail.
They can't hold me. Hello.
The former NBA star left the basketball court in 2012, but today was in federal court in handcuffs.
Well, you know, at this point in the stage, in the proceedings, he's presumed innocent, right?
The 43-year-old is accused of renting out this mansion on Gable Drive in Encino to host illegal poker games. What's wrong with hosting a cash poker game, you may ask? It's not illegal until, according to prosecutors, the organizers collect a rake. That is a fee the house would charge from each pot, either as a percentage or a fixed amount per hand. And prosecutors allege this was quite an illegal operation. The indictment included a poker felt labeled Arenas Poker Club with an image of Arenas in his basketball uniform and the famed number 0. Court documents say inside this house with armed security, there were poker dealers and young women serving drinks, providing massages, and companionship to players. Prosecutors charging Arenas and 7 others with running the operation and profiting from the rake, sharing alleged evidence that on his birthday in 2021, Arenas texted that he wanted the rake that night to go to the mother of an ex-lover who died. But after pleading not guilty and posting a $50,000 bond, Gilbert Arenas danced his way down the stairs of the federal courthouse, then posted on Instagram, "This ain't got expletive to do with me, just rented the house, wasn't a part of the festivities," and then ending with a cryptic hashtag, "Snitching Gil, coming soon." Coming soon for Gilbert Arenas, a trial that is set to begin on September 23rd. And Carolyn, if you are wondering, the one thing that was not revealed in those court documents, the names of the poker players who went to that house in Encino. We're live here tonight in downtown Los Angeles. I'm Robert Kovacic. That's the very latest from here.
All right, Robert. And NBC4 Investigates has uncovered the alleged gambling ring may have a connection to the unsolved disappearance of a mother from West L.A., Heidi Plank. She vanished in 2021. Detectives trying to find her also had a part in the investigation into the gambling case. Our investigative reporter Eric Leonard explains.
Well, we've learned from some of our law enforcement sources familiar with the Heidi Plank case that investigators examining her disappearance were present in early 2022 when federal agents served search warrants at a home in Sherman Oaks. That house is part of the case that led to the indictments today of 8 people, including former NBA player Gilbert Arenas, who federal prosecutors have accused of taking part in running an illegal gambling operation.
This is video from News Chopper 4 of federal agents serving a search warrant in 2022 at a home on Chandler Boulevard in Sherman Oaks. A copy of that warrant that we've obtained shows agents suspected the home was being used to host illegal gambling events that were tied to an organized crime ring running secret poker rooms all over L.A. And this is that same house days later on fire in what several law enforcement sources say they believe was an arson designed to destroy potential evidence. That search on Chandler, court papers say, led to the search of Gilbert Arenas' home in Encino that the indictment unsealed this week says was being used around the same time to host underground gambling events. And the law enforcement sources told NBC4 they believed there was a possible connection between this gambling ring and Heidi Plank's disappearance. They told us associates